Up, boxing fans? This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and this is my second response video to D-Style boxing on same day weigh-in. So at the end of this video, I think I have the solution. I honestly do, but I don't think that same day weigh-in is gonna really solve any problems. I think it'll just bring other problems with it, and you know, I know that D-Style. I know that you made it clear that I get it. This is how it was for a long time. Same day weigh-in, and you said that it worked, right? But it was implemented. It didn't necessarily work. It created a lot of problems. Fighters were still going through extreme measures to make weight. They develop eating disorders, and this is a fact. A lot of fighters have eating disorders. A lot of wrestlers have eating disorders. Um, they go through diuretics, and this is all through this. The extreme measures to cut weight was all happening through the same day weigh-in era. That shit was still there, and a lot of the tactics used today to make weight 24 hours before the fight, the same tactics that were used to make weight the night of the fight. The only difference, D-Styles, the only difference is the ability that your body has to rehydrate. Now let's talk about rehydration, because rehydration, I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking you drink this water and you eat and it all goes towards your muscles and you get stronger. That's not the case. Your body absorbs water, but your organs and your brain is also part of your body. And these are things that need to be hydrated when you're walking into a fight. Not having your body hydrated greater increases brain trauma. And none of us are in the ring. And I think that it's unfair for us or to have a bunch of fat motherfuckers sitting, in a circle. I don't care if you call them a commission, government, governing body, guys that are not in the ring, guys that are not risking their fight, telling these motherfuckers what they should be doing as far as weighing in, because this mold is not natural. It's not natural to cut weight. You're losing liquid, and that a lot of times does not always come from your body as far as your muscles, right? And it's not always fat that you're losing. you know um it comes from your brain, it comes from your organs. These are things that need to be hydrated when you're in there and you're moving. Your reflexes slow down if your brain isn't hydrated. The liquid in your brain allows your brain to move around freely, and if you get struck with a blow and you don't have that in there, your brain's bouncing around. Again, we're not in the ring. We're not. And I guess this passion that we have, this is why I'm saying it doesn't make sense, because I don't think you guys really thought it through. And then it's a terrible idea to combine same day weigh-in along with less weight classes. That is a terrible idea. That's a horrible idea. And it's a contradiction to the entire thing that you're trying to solve. D styles. The thing is that I know you present this very passionately, like this is the solution, but I don't think that you can be. It just bringing in a solution that has 10 other problems behind it is not a solution. So I have a solution. I have a solution. I don't think it should be a commission. I don't think it should be. Uh, um, I don't think it should be a commission, and I don't think it should be something that is decided by the fighter. I think that it should be decided by a medical physician. What weight class you belong in. Period. It should be released by a physician. what weight class you belong in. That's how it should work. I mean, that's my solution to the problem. Having not the option being given by the fighter, but it has to be cleared by a medical physician, and they put down what your natural weight is and what weight class you should be fighting in, and what is a healthy weight class for you to compete in, and that's it. And that's what decides what weight class you're in. All right, not your manager, not your promoter, not you, not a commission, not the government. Okay, that's my solution, right? And as far as um, anything else, as far as anything else, I think that when it comes down to some of these fights where you have fighters of different sizes that are meeting with each other, but one so happened to have moved up and is in the division, but he's obviously a fighter that moved up from another division, so he's smaller. I think that it should also be with the advice of the physician to be part of the negotiation of the catch weight and what is healthy, because one example that comes to mind is Pacquiao versus Oscar De La Hoya. Now, D-Styles, under you know your rules and regulations, Oscar De La Hoya would have had to meet that catch weight at fight night, right? Without the ability to rehydrate himself. And honestly, even with the ability to rehydrate himself, he should have been in there. Um, if it was the day of the fight that he weighed in, um, it would have been illegal to allow him to fight Pacquiao that night, and the fight would have been canceled. And as a fan, all I want is these fighters to be healthy coming into the ring. That's what I want. So that gives me a good fight, right? And one thing I think that there has to be certain things that need to be in place, but this is something that is ultimately needs to be decided by a doctor. Okay? And then there has to be something that is called free will. There was nothing in Khan's or in the boxing system that forced Khan to move up to fight Canelo, right? That was an offer, negotiation. That's business. It was a business transaction, and it played out the way a lot of us expected it to play out. But it seemed as though Khan was very confident that he was going to be able to pull it off. And he did well, but he just got caught. And the fact of the matter is that, it's a risk that you take. But in the end, if generally speaking, as a sport, I think that the same day weigh-ins is only going to cause more problems, and it's not really something that necessarily even isolates the problem that you're looking at. So this is Aztec 101 in the ring, and I'm out.